Welcome back to a brand new episode of Gen Z BTC. It's me, Satoshi Guapamoto, and today, this is actually not a Bitcoin focused video, but it has something to do more with saving, all right, which is just as important as Bitcoin, because you can't buy any if you have no savings. So first off, 67% of Americans cannot afford a $500 emergency. That's disgusting. And we need to try to fix this. If you're in this 67%, that's okay. We're going to get you on to the 33%. How do you get out of this 2/3 and get into the 1/3? I'm going to give you 3 tips for how you can get on track to saving your first $500 if you haven't been there yet. All right. Don't let anyone try to discourage you or make you feel bad for the amount of money you don't have saved or the money that you do have saved. The main thing is that you're doing what's right for you and you're getting to this number and beyond. Okay. Because it's going to be really bad for anyone who doesn't have $500. So let me tell you. First step, we're going to want to track our spending, okay? You need to actually pay attention to your dollars and see where they're going. You don't want to just be mindlessly spending, okay? If you get high at night or whatever and you're scrolling through Amazon, you know what I'm saying? And you're just purchasing all these things and then you wake up and you don't really know where all your money's going. If you're going shopping and you say, oh, I'm just going to get some, I'm just going to get some dino nuggets, all right? And then you end up getting a bunch of other stuff. You're at the checkout line and you pay for that and you don't even want to look at your app. You know what I mean? I've been there where you don't even want to look at your app after you've spent money doing something, whether that's going out drinking, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's going to the movies and covering some people and buying too many snacks. All right. You can't afford popcorn and a movie ticket. Let's be real. So you need to track where your dollars are going. Otherwise they will just be lost. You're going to be asking yourself, I don't know where $500 a month is going. I don't know where $100 a month is going. So there are a few ways we can do this. Let's be real. You're not buying everything in cash, okay? You're buying a lot of stuff with your credit card. You're buying stuff with Apple Pay. You're doing stuff like that. When you do that, you have access to your bank statements. You can then look at everything that you spent money on. You can see when you purchased it, how much it was. You need to create a basket of goods that show, okay, I spent this much on food, this much on entertainment, this much on subscriptions, this much on my housing, stuff like that. You can use apps like Rocket Money, like Acorns, like even your bank app. If you have Bank of America, that does it for me. Chase probably does the same thing. So use the tools at your disposal. Try to figure out how much money you're spending, where it's going, where you can cut back so that you can find a way to save. That's the first thing. Track your spending. You got to know you have a problem first in order to fix it. Number 2, automate your savings. This is really important. This is a major key alert, okay? When you're automating your savings, you are taking out the need for willpower when it comes to saving money. Because if I tell you, hey, you got to save $100 a month or whatever the number is, when you hear that, it almost sounds impossible initially because of whatever your situation is. Especially when you hear a number like that, you're like, oh, well, I can't do that. You want to take yourself out of it. You want to automate this process. It's almost like you're getting an AI to do the work for you, right? Because as soon as you get your check, what you do is you create a paycheck routine. Paycheck routine means, you're going to set up exactly where your money's going as soon as you get it. You don't even get a chance to spend it yourself. You're already divvying it up. And then from there, you go ahead and see what you got left. So if you have to pay 50% of your money towards your fixed cost meaning you have to pay for it, like your rent, your car loan, like your utilities, like your credit cards, stuff like that. You want to set up your fixed cost and cut that out. You know what I mean? You want to set that up. If you know you make $3,000 a month, right? And you know you got $2,000 in bills, you need to already allocate $2,000 so that way you're not sitting there trying to scramble for money, looking in between the couch. There's nothing there but chips and residue, dude. Okay? There's not no pennies in there. We need to focus. You need to set it up while you got dollars so that way you won't be scraping for change at the end of the month. So you want to automate your saving. As soon as you get a check, you know what? I'm going to send $30 to my savings account. I'm going to send $40 to my investment account, my Robinhood, my Webull, my Moomoo, whatever you use. I don't know. KuCoin, Coinbase. Either way, you're sending money somewhere where you're investing or you're sending money somewhere where you're saving. Either way, you're paying yourself. And that brings me to my last one. 26-week challenge. You know what I'm saying? People don't want to do nothing unless it's a challenge, apparently. You know what I mean? Kylie Jenner lip challenge. Y'all doing the hot water challenge, whip it challenge. You know what I mean? Eat my dog Chinese dinner challenge. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know what you guys are on these days. Let me go on TikTok and find out. Remember the devious licks or whatever that was? Yeah, that cringe. People don't want to do nothing unless it's a challenge. So I have a 26-week challenge for y'all since y'all like being challenged. Okay? For 26 weeks, save $20. Save $20 per week. And then by the end of this is a 6-month challenge, right? By the end of it, you will have $520 saved, guaranteed. Guaranteed you will be in the 1/3. I just gave you a solution. Now, some people, I'm going to be real. Some people cannot make $20 saved per week. All right. And that is a very desperate situation. That's a tough situation to find yourself in. And it's very hard to get out. It's not impossible. There are ways, but there are some people who will really have a tough time doing that. 90% of people seeing this will not have a tough time doing that. $20 a week. That's not hard. That is not hard for most of you. You know that that's true. There's someone watching this. You know you can do 20 a week because you're blowing 20 a week on stuff you don't need. You know what I mean? Sometimes you might go on a walk somewhere. You need to walk places where you can't spend money. Walk in the park. Some people are like, oh, I'm going to go to Target for a walk. I'm going to go to Walmart for a walk. You know that's facts. You know people be doing that. You need to walk somewhere that is not a mall. You know what I mean? Like, don't find yourself in situations where you can spend. You know, like if you want to watch TV a lot, some people get caught up just in advertisements. If you're watching QVC or whatever, you're going to be incentivized to spend. If you're scrolling on TikTok Shop, you're going to be incentivized to spend. The algorithm knows you, okay? And it knows what you're inclined to spend on. All right? Don't scroll through Amazon. You know what I mean? Like, you will probably find yourself spending money on something that you don't want. Look around your house right now. Look around your room. You probably have a bunch of junk you don't want. You probably wish you could just touch it and turn it back into dollars. You know what I mean? So just skip that step. Don't even give yourself more clutter. You know what I mean? So 26-week challenge, $20 a week. Come on, be real with yourself. You know you can do that. And I got one final tip for y'all, okay? I know I said I got 3. Guess what? I'm giving you bonus value. You're welcome. This is step number 4. Pay off, okay, high interest debt. Pay off your high interest debt. This is a guaranteed way. This is guaranteed. Some people say nothing's guaranteed in life. Guess what? This is guaranteed, bro. Guaranteed way to make a 20% return. Guaranteed way. Let me explain. If you have a credit card, right? If you have a credit card and you pay interest on your credit card, meaning you only pay the minimum payment, that means you still carry a balance. If you carry a balance of $120, and you have a 25% interest rate on your credit card, which is not crazy, by the way, that's low. All right. Bank of America, my interest rate right now is 30. Okay. 30%. So I'm going to say 25. 25% on a $100 statement. You have to pay them an extra $25 next time. This is how credit card companies, this is how banks, this is how all these debt lenders get so big and how they can continue to basically steal from society. We're paying them. Just don't pay them their interest. Easier said than done. But you want to start with your smallest ones first, okay? First off, you want to do the ones that have the highest percentage interest because you're losing the most money on those ones. But let's say you have 3 credit cards. They all have 25% interest. You want to start with the smallest one first. It's a snowball method. All right. Shout out to Dave Ramsey. He's not right about everything, but he has a little something in his old head. You know what I'm saying? Focus on the small ones first. If you have a credit card with a $200 balance on it, pay that one off first. Then you go to the $1,000. And then finally, you get to the $10,000 credit card. It's going to take a long time, but guess what? You can do it if you implement steps like this. It's a process and it's a mindset. All right. You need to actually believe you can do this. Otherwise, you're going to be a brokey and a wagey for life. Some people want to do that. I don't know anybody who wants to do that. Some people want to do that. I don't know. The world's a big place. If you don't want to do that, if you want to be in the 1/3, then these are some of the steps you can take. This is not going to be everything. This is the building blocks. This is to get you started. So let me know what you guys think about this, man. This is what I got for you guys. Saving $500 so that you won't be caught off guard, all right? You won't get caught in a place where you have to end up selling some stuff or taking out a loan and dealing with more high interest debt. You know what I mean? We want to get out of debt. We don't want to get caught in debt. So it's good to have some money on hand. This has been Gen Z BTC. All right. Not really a Bitcoin video, but just about saving. You know what I'm saying? This is really important stuff. They're not going to teach you this in school because it's important that you go to work and be a brokey. And they don't want you to focus on stuff like this. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. If you think someone needs a little bit of help with money, where to get started, share this video with them and see what they think, man. So I appreciate you guys. We'll be back with some more Bitcoin content, but for right now, let's save some money. I'll talk to you again later. This has been Satoshi Guapamoto. See ya.